Company. Bass can't resist. We're going to show you guys a new mold today.
Awesome durability, awesome colors, awesome scent.
The watermelon purple and the Hellgrammite. Alright guys, it's Jolly Bait Company. Today we're going to do a day in the life of a small bait company owner. And most of you know a small bait company, you're not going to be making a ton, so you're not going to be, this isn't going to be your main job. You're going to have another job, so you're not going to be working a full day doing your baits. So we're not going to show you guys like a full 8-hour day of making baits. It's going to be like a 3 hours, which is what you would usually do making them, which is what I usually do. I'm going to show you guys around the room and what we do in every part of the room, and we're going to fill out an order as well. So y'all stick with us and let's get to it. Alright, first part of the room I'm going to show you guys is where we hang the baits at. And this is this little thing we've built with pegboards on it. And as you can see, these baits have been hanging for maybe a few days, but this is where we hang them at. We hang them on the other side as well, but there's one spot we hang them. Next spot I'm going to show you guys is this spot right here. Down low you can see we got the bags, or bag down in the box right there. Then up here you got these 2 pots where we do baits whenever we're doing a lot of baits at a time. As you can see, we got some black and blue on that side, I think, and this is watermelon right now. But also this spot is our ventilation. And you can see up here, I plug it in and it ventilates outside. But yeah, that's that spot on this side of the room. Down below the table we have our boxes that we use for shipping. Then we have extra plastic down low. We keep all that down there, as well as the drill to mix up the plastic, which is right there in that bucket. Next up on top of the table we got the clamps and the molds. As you can see, this is all the molds I have right here, other than a few that's down below the table. But also we have our hats and stickers hanging up, as well as all the baits. As you can see, this is our regular soft plastic colors we have. And then right here we have the custom shop. All my baits on the custom shop, these are colors that aren't on our main website part. These are baits that you guys have requested us to do or ordered, and we've just done extra and put them on the custom shop. So that's a pretty cool thing to do on that side, as well as we have more spots to hang the baits. We got some bags down here that I use to bag, and the injectors, keep them up top on top of the table. And then as another thing I wanted to show you guys is I've started to make some jigs, and you can see the packaging up here. I haven't really told anybody about those yet, but they're on the website right now, so y'all can go check that out as well. All right, last up we got our fan over here that keeps the air flowing. We got the microwave, we got our flake and colorant, all of them up here. And then last we got my desk where I fill out orders, make the labels with the printer, and fix up the website. All right, first thing I'm gonna do whenever I head out here to start making some baits is heat up the plastic. And I'm sure you guys have seen before, I just get the drill out, mix it up in the 5-gallon bucket, put it in the microwave. I can either use these Presto pots or some measuring cups here, which is what I got in the microwave right now. We're gonna make some cinnamon purple color baits. I think I'm gonna make some crawls and sticks, Hellgrammites, maybe some Ned rigs and action worm. But I wanted to show you guys something new that came in actually today. And as you can see, the old injector, this injector I have right here it still works fine. I just needed another one because whenever you get to going, it gets real hot, so you kind of need a second one so you can keep on going, keep the pace up, so you're making a lot of baits at a time. And I ordered this injector right here. This came from a really small company that I get off of, so I'm not going to really tell anybody where I got it from, because I don't want everybody going and getting those molds that I have as well. But I don't want a whole lot of people doing the same bait as I am, because there's a lot of people that make their own stuff. But anyway, This new injector is really, really nice. I think it's a 10-ounce injector, so it's going to be holding a lot of plastic. And what I like about it is it's a lot skinnier. As you can see, it's longer. A lot longer than this one that you guys have been used to me using. But I'm really liking this injector. I think it's going to be cooling faster since it's thinner. And really the only bad thing about it is it's really, really long, and it's going to hit the ceiling whenever I go to fill up the mold. So hopefully it's not that big of a problem. Alright guys, so to make this cinnamon purple, we're going to add the colorant first thing. We might need a little bit more, but we're going to go ahead and see what this turns out to be. Alright, we barely had enough cinnamon colorant, so I ordered some the other day, so hopefully that'll get here soon. But next up we got the purple flake to go in. We're just going to do a couple scoops of the big flake, and then just probably like half a scoop of the small flake. Maybe not even that, maybe like a fourth of a scoop. Alright guys, it's going to be the first time using the new injector. Let's go ahead and see how it does. Get it locked in. It's going to be really weird because it's so tall. We'll see how it does. I just hit the light the first time, so that's not good. It's so much smoother than my last one. I'm going to top it off there. And honestly, it's so big. Let's see if we have enough for the stick as well. I think we do. Oh yeah. Well, maybe not. Nope. It cooled down on us really quick. Well, I guess we'll see if the stick turned out okay. Alright guys, there we go. There's the cinnamon purple crawls. The sticks didn't turn out good because I'm just not, that's the first time I used the injector. We're seeing how much had plastic, how much plastic was in it. But there's the cinnamon purple crawls. We're gonna get these hanging up over here where I showed you guys earlier, and we're gonna get some sticks made and some Hellgrammites, and again some Neds I think too. Alright guys, one thing I will say about this injector is it cools down a lot faster than all my other ones, so like I don't have to wait as long just because it's so much skinnier of an injector. The plastic does not take long to cool down. We're getting some sticks poured right now. I'm getting a new crawl injector coming in Monday, I think, and I'm really hoping that it will fill up both crawl molds at the same time. But we'll see. I'm getting some of the Ned rig poured too. Let's see if it fills up this one. Not sure if it did or not. I don't think it did. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at it. Alright guys, check out that cinnamon purple stick worm we just got done making. But yeah, that new injector worked out pretty good. Check out the old Hellgrammite in cinnamon purple. Last up, we got the Ned rig. But yeah, that's all of them in cinnamon purple we're gonna do. Alright guys, so 90% of the time you are gonna be making baits. That's what you're gonna be doing if you're on your own bait company. That's what's gonna take up the most time. But that's all I'm gonna show you guys today, because I'm gonna show you guys the other stuff that I do. And if you want to see more baits made, then go check out my other videos, because I've got tons of other videos making baits. And if you want to see where my stuff comes from, I'm not going to tell you guys that in this video. I've got some I've got another video of how to get into bait making. You can check out that one if you want to see where some of the stuff comes from. But next I'm going to show you guys how to bag them, how we bag them. We got the bag right here. I got some watermelon Ned rigs right here. And what I always like to do is, first off, I'll take them off the sprue that comes, that has it hanging up. And first off, I get some worm oil, and I put a good amount of drops in there with that. And for the Ned rigs, I use this crawfish formula. I just throw one spray in there, and I will shake it up and get all the oil on all of them. Make sure it gets everywhere in the bag, because you really want to keep them in their shape. If you don't do that, then if you don't get the oil on them, then their shape can mess up, and you really don't want to do that, because it just doesn't look good, and the action can mess up, especially on like another bait like the crawl or the, I don't know, you know what I mean, but like the grub worm, if you was to mess up the tail, it just wouldn't do the right action, and you don't want that to happen, especially if you're selling them. But there you go, that's what they look like after they get bagged up. I think we got an order we're gonna fill out now, so y'all stick with us. All right guys, this is the order we're gonna fill out. As you can see, we got the Little Baron Crawdad. We got 2 packs of those in green pumpkin. We got the Nolan Ned and cinnamon purple 1 pack, and the Jolly Bait Company camo and black hat. We got 1 of those. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is I'll walk over to my wall, and for green pumpkin crawls, what I do is I have them lined up. We got the watermelon color down at the bottom. We got green pumpkin, June bug, red bug, black and blue, and then up top is cinnamon purple, and then we got white and a couple of the worms. So for green pumpkin, we go to this one right here, and I got the crawls lined up on this row. We got sticks lined up on this row, and here's the Neds over here, which is what we're gonna get in a second. I have 2 packs of the green pumpkin crawls, then 1 of the cinnamon purple Neds. We're gonna grab 1 of the camo and black hats. Here's what they look like. All right, next up, I head to the computer, and what I do is I type in the color, quantity, and length, and the name of the bait. And when I got on here, this is the one that was already up, so we've already got the green pumpkin crawdad, 8 per pack, 3.5 inches. So let's go ahead and print off a couple of those. All right, next up, we got to fix up the Ned rig label. We got, instead of green pumpkin, we got to do cinnamon purple. And I already fixed the length. The quantity is 10. And I'm gonna shorten this one a little bit. I think I can, yeah. Then let's print off just 1 of those. All right, we got the 2 packs of crawdads, the labels on them. We're gonna get those in the box with the Ned, cinnamon purple Ned. We got the hat right here. I'll probably throw in a sticker, and then we're gonna get it taped up and start on the shipping label. All right, for shipping, I always do a custom dimensions box, because I have my own boxes, and this one is 12 by 9 by 4 inches. And then we're gonna measure the weight in ounces real quick. All right, I put in the 16.33 ounces, and then and now all we got to do is buy the label and download it, and then we're gonna get it printed. So we got the label on here. I'm not gonna show you guys the address, but we forgot to shout out who the order was. It's Hayden from Arkansas, so shout out to you, and y'all get your orders in, and you might be shouted out next. But that's gonna do it for today. This video, we did a day in the life of a bait company owner. We didn't really do like a whole day's worth, but just showed you guys what you would be doing during a day of making baits and filling out orders, and just where everything is, that how we do things. And other people might do things different, but this is how we do it and how it works for us. And just wanted to give that video for you guys because you requested it. But again, you can comment if you want to see other things for us to do, some different colors for us to make. Just let us know what you want us to do. But other than that, check out our Instagram, other social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, and watch our other videos if you want to see us making more baits. This was kind of just showing you guys how we fill out orders and how we do things. But that's gonna do it for today. Catch y'all later.